Welcome guys back to the channel. It is me, Jam Sankey. For you guys that may be new around here or haven't seen any of my videos, or well, it's been a while since I've recorded some proper videos. And yeah, we're here back on NASCAR 06. It's the Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis. And yeah, we qualified 13th for today's race. Terry Labonte qualified way back, I think he did. Well, he must have done because he came up there. Greg Biffle on the pole, Tony Stewart in second. There's a link in the description for the last race. It's been a while since I played this, I don't even remember what the last race is. But yeah, we've got 12 laps here at Brickyard. Let's go. My aim for this race is probably just finishing the top 10 as we are underway. As it looks like we've got... Did we get Kurt Busch as a rival in the last couple of races? We must have done so. We're racing 12 laps. Okay, the car just instantly wants to get tight through turn 1. That's... Okay, I've killed Mike Martin with sideways. I was going to say we nearly hadn't survived the caution, but no. Yep. Okay, so that was my fault, and I've angered Mike Martin again. And, yeah, the Roush cars, and there's a lot of smoke, so we don't know what's happening there, but we could tell there's cars going everywhere. It was Martin that brought the caution out. Look at him. Yep, that was my fault, I do apologise. No, I don't need to pit. Although, I've got a few drivers that are going to be angry at me, including Mike Martin, who's not starting right behind us, but Matt Kenseth is. Alright, car, do not get tight. Okay, what is Sterling Marlin trying to do there? Was he trying to make a sincere passing attempt? Okay, so we're safely through turn 1 and 2 this time. Greg Biffle's still the race leader, but he's got Scott Riggs, but he's not really had much to fight him or to take the lead off him at the minute. Should we go on the inside 3 wide? No, back out of turn 3. We're gonna hit Scott Riggs, are we? No, yes, we are. Oh, sorry, we put him in the wall. Whoops. I didn't anticipate the car getting this tight. Even in the race, it wasn't like this in practice. So I did actually use the practice session. Let's share the draft with Kenseth. Well, for a little bit, and then we're getting to turn 1. Can we get it round? That's... Yep. There we go. Cutting the... Well, we're on the grass a little there, but that's alright. Yeah, and that qualifying time I did of a 52.1. It was for... for 12. I only went like a tenth or so quicker than my first run, so... And to be only in 12th, it's very competitive here. And I know old tyres are going to be terrible. We've got... Is that Jeff Burton up there? No, that's Sterling Marlin. Hey? So who was that in... I don't know anymore. I don't know. Well, we could have gone to the inside. We bumped drafting with Kenseth. Can we get up the inside of Kenseth without contact? No, we hit Sterling Marlin. We hit Sterling Marlin. We're going to the wall. We're both in the wall. I couldn't get off him. That's one of those attempts where, well, one of them things where the cars actually just gets caught on each other as we're sliding. I'm sorry, Sterling. Who's that behind us? That's not our teammate, is it? As we fall back to 16th. That's not our teammate. Pretty sure about that, the Kroger car. But it's a nice paint scheme. Oh, we're sliding through there. Now let's try and catch up to Harvick and Truex. Drivers making an early pit stop. One of them is Mike Martin and Matt Kenseth, so the Roush cars pitting around each other. Interesting. There's a wall. I wasn't paying attention. I went to see what was going off with the recording. Okay, we're almost on the back of Truex. Well, we're not on the back. We're in the draft, so that should help us. Is that Scott Riggs still down there? Well, we don't know yet, but I think it is. As Tony Stewart's the race leader. I think I can't remember who it is. We're only 5 points behind coming into this race, so we could have at least maybe taken a decent points haul out of them, but considering the way we're running at the minute, we're not. It might be Kurt Busch who's in the pits now. Yeah, the race leader's got 4 seconds on you. I know he has. That's because we've been making mistakes, crashing into Sterling Marlins. Around the 10 car again. Up the inside of Truex. Can we get it? Oh, we're sliding. Oh. I think I'll try one more lap. One more lap and then pit. Unless we get very sideways coming through 3, which... it's manageable, that is. It's manageable. So Harvick's coming down to block, coming into 4. We've met contact with the 29. If he was wanting to come down to pit road, I do apologise because he couldn't quite get there. Mainly because there was a Cheerios Dodge in the way. Okay, through turn 1, nice and steady. We slide in a little. It's okay. Who was that? Travis Quapple in the 77. Yeah, my aim for today's race is in the top 10, which we are at the minute, but pit stops are yet to cycle through. As can we get on the inside of Quapple into 3, a fellow Dodge? We're on the inside, but can we get past? Come on. And the car's getting tight, I got so much out of the throttle there so we won't run into him. And he just tags us anyway as we come across him. Okay, yeah, I'm heading down pit road with all these other guys. Don't speed on pit road. I didn't. I got it right for once. Repair damage, no. It's only about a second. Well, not even a second, it's only a bit, but... Yep. Why are we driving straight down the middle? Fair enough. 5 more laps. Good. So we're pitting with Carl Edwards right in front of us. Well, it's not unusual having the Roush cars around us. At least they don't want to kill us this time. Unless you're Mike Martin. Can we have a steady pit stop? We've been beaten out by Truex, but yeah, this should... Kurt Busch has jumped us big time. Shouldn't really be passing people on the apron here. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, I shouldn't really be passing people on the apron. That's a bit cheaty, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see where we cycle out after we catch up to the cars that are leaving pit road now. Oh, Gordon's taken over the lead, James. It's hard to word in these races sometimes, I tell you. Oh, he's taken the lead because they've all stopped. Okay, now it's Jason Leffler. We're going to say Denny Hamlin, but he's not in the 11 this year. Now it's Tony Stewart, but I think Kurt Busch might cycle to the front, possibly. 97, no. Trying to see if he does, but I don't think he does. I think Tony Stewart holds on to the lead at the Brickyard. We cycle out in 13th alongside Quapple, so 13th, 14th. So can we pass a couple cars to break his way into the top 10 and not kill Travis Quapple? But did we get around Harvick? No, we didn't get around Harvick before he stops. There we go, we're around Travis Quapple. Now we've got Kevin Harvick, Casey Mears ahead of him, is it? Okay, no, it's Brian Vickers, okay. Still need to get used to who's in these cars again. Oh, clipping the apron, that's not good. No, the curb, not the apron. Travis Quapple, no, what are you doing? Okay, we're back to 14th. Let's share draft, see if that's going to do anything. But the next race, we're going to the Watkins Glen, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely not running where I would want to, but qualified 2 positions ahead of here. Let's see if we can at least break into 12th. We scraped the wall, that's not good. Okay, can we get past Brian Vickers? At least be in 13th, if not anywhere else. Because the field hasn't spread out as much as you would think here in Indianapolis. Maybe it's just me personally, but I don't know. Maybe I'm jinxing the game or breaking the game by just racing. Knowing me, I will be. I don't think any of us here is going to get a top 10. Is that being held by Mark Martin? I'm in the draft of Brian Vickers on the white flag. That's not good. Yep. Okay, come on. I just can't catch these cars ahead. It was the same when I was doing practice. I couldn't even catch a single car, even though we was in their draft. But we're not going to do enough. I think Tony Stewart's going to win the race. Naturally, for Tony, he's going to win at the Brickyard. And that's going very high. Maybe we can put Vickers in the wall without even touching him. No, he got close to it, but... Can I get 13th off of Brian Vickers? No, I don't think I can. I bump drafted him instead. He's going to come across. No, damn it. Tony Stewart wins. Brian Vickers finishes 13th. And we finish 14th. Tony Stewart ahead of Johnson, Newman, Earnhardt Jr., Gordon, Kurt Busch, Edwards, Biffle and Kenseth. Kurt Busch is still a rival. Mike Martin's a little bit of a rival. And Sterling Marlin in the 40 is. So who's in the other car? I don't know. Let's have a look at the race results. Here we are. We'll just look at the top 10 for today, I think, or the top 15. So, yeah, who finished 10th? It was Mark Martin. Well, behind his Roush Fenway teammate Greg Biffle led a couple laps. And Tony Stewart must have led the rest of them. And Truex Jr. finishes 15th. So then, guys, let's have a look how that's done to the standings after, we put Sterling Marlin in the wall. And, I want to check who's in that Swan car. I swear it was Sterling Marlin. But let's go check on the points. Okay, then, the point standings are as follows. Jimmy Johnson is still ahead of his teammate Jeff Gordon. Tony Stewart is only 151 points back after his race win at the Brickyard. Carl Edwards in 4th, Newman in 5th. We're still in... Oh yeah, we was 5 points behind Biffle. Yeah, that's gone to the wayside now, hasn't it? Because we've lost points to win. We're 468 back. We're still in position to make the playoffs, or the chase as it is, for the next L Cup. Junior is in 10th, Dale Jarrett in 11th, and Kenseth in 12th. The top 15 is rounded out by Bobby Labonte in 15th. You'd expect him to be a bit further, but he's only 5 points behind Rusty Wallace. So, the next race is going to be at Watkins Glen. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be, well, a road course, so we're going to be turning left and right. And I can't wait. So, let me know in the comments, guys, if you can't wait for Watkins Glen either, and what you thought of today's race. Could have been cleaner, and I probably should have been easier on every other car, and I think 14th is the maximum we could have got without wrecking everybody in the field. So yeah, I will see you guys for the next race.